not only is your PLN a place where you can start to blog things of interest to you, it's also a place where you're going to start developing your future learning space, and perhaps also where you're going to start collecting and collating and curating information about specific things to do with education that are of interest to you. So I like to see these as projects. And so what we're going to do now is add a new section to our PLN so that you can begin to direct your reader to the different areas of the PLN. So you've got your blog that we've already had a look at and is up and running. And then we're going to have this section where your major projects are going to be listed. So I'm going to list a project for a space for the future learning space, and I'm also going to add a section for visual arts learning, which is an area of interest for me in education. And we're going to do that by adding a new section. So when you're in the editing component of your Wix site, you will see that throughout the site there are these blue circles with a white cross in it. And that means that you can add a new section or a new block. Now I want to add my new section underneath the header, but above the blog. So I'm going to click on the red circle that's in between those two sections. So I'm going to click on that, and it brings up an editing function, which is basically saying that there's this new section here where I can add more information. And over on the left-hand side, it gives you some of the options that you can use. So I'm actually going to click on See All. And what I want to add to this are projects, and that means it's going to be almost like the gateway to the projects that I'm going to be developing. So I'm going to click on Projects, and I like the idea of this one here. So with the three rectangles. So you can either click on it and it'll update the blue section, or you can click and drag. So I'm going to click and drag and drop it onto that section. Now, I actually have decided that I only want to list 2 projects. You might only want to list 1, which is your future learning space. You might want to list 2, you might want to list 3. It's up to you. So this is just showing you what can be done. So I'm now going to reduce this to 3 particular projects. So over on the left-hand side, you can see there's a menu which actually controls what happens here. So you can give it a name, and you can give them titles and subtitles. But at the moment, I'm just concerned with these items down here. So you can see this one that I'm hovering on at the moment refers to this one. This one refers to the one with the glasses, and this one refers to the hands. So I want to get rid of the one with the hands. So I'm going to go down to this project here on the left and click on the wheel, and then I'm going to delete it. Click delete again. I've now got two images there, which is what I want. And I'm going to name my first one. So again, go back over to the menu on the left-hand side, and where I've got the first project entry, I'm going to click on the wheel. I'm going to click on Edit, and I'm going to call this FLS for my future learning space. And you'll notice that it's ticked, which means it's showing. That's now changed to FLS. Then I'm going to click on Edit again. I'm going to go down to my second project, Edit, and change this one to VAL, which is Visual Arts Learning. So that's how you add a new section with 2 what will become gateways to your project or projects. In the next video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to edit them further.